Alright, this is Vegeta8259 again, and today I'm going to be doing the unboxing video for the Musha Gundam Mark II. And this is such a large box that I just kind of have to back up to look at it. So, side of the box looks pretty much the same as the front of the box. Very nice picture of the Mark II with Shin Musha Gundam in the background. On the side we get more pictures of Musha Mark II, some info, what appears to be just pictures explaining the gold plating and silver plating, and then decals. Top of the box is the same as the bottom, and then some of the mechanical features of the kit, mostly posability, things like that, weapons, action poses, and a picture of the unpainted kit snapped together straight out of the box. So let's go ahead and get this open. Alright, and actually I think I'm going to have to move this box because I don't have any space to show you the parts. So at the very top of the box we're greeted with the gold plated parts. Now this is the large runner of gold plated parts, and it is gold on one side and just silver on the other. And I believe that's because these parts are going to be laying flat against other pieces of armor, so we won't see any of the silver stuff. So I think all these gold parts are going to look just fine without having to do any touch-ups. Then we get another smaller runner of gold-plated parts, and these are gold-plated on both sides because it looks like these parts are going to be exposed on both sides as well. Also, we get the two silver-plated katana blades in this little baggie as well. Next up is the actual A runner, where we get some dark blue parts for the torso armor. I think these are the only red parts in the entire kit. The chin, I think that goes on the crotch, and then the cockpit. And here we get the decals and stickers. Let's see, get some dry transfers. Up under there, it looks like we've got some foil stickers, and then a large sheet of clear stickers for the warning labels. Next up is a runner of dark blue parts, which looks to be mostly for the legs, a couple parts for the beam rifle here, a few parts for the arms as well. Flip it over and we get some even darker blue parts. Looks like for the backpack, the sheaths for the katanas, and mostly just parts for the backpack. Here's the handles of the katanas. More really dark blue parts. I think there's just two shades of blue, and then we got some gray stuff. But anyway, got shoulder armor here, leg armor. You'll notice that there's a mesh pipe in here. I believe those go in the legs, and looks a little bit too long to just go in the legs. There's probably other places that we're going to use that as well. Next up, we've got a runner of bright purple parts, and I'm looking at my camera screen and then looking at the parts, and trust me, these are a lot brighter purple in person. In fact, they don't even look purple on my camera screen. but these are like Evangelion Unit 1 purple. We also get some chrome-plated pistons for the legs. And over here we get some joint parts for the hands, elbows. Looks like some more parts for the arms. Next up, looks like we've got some dark blue parts for the feet. And that looks to be about it on these runners. Looks like these were left over from the original Gundam Mark II 2.0. So yeah, just the feet. And we move on to the inner frame. A large runner of inner frame parts molded in kind of a bluish gray color. And over here we get parts for the torso, waist, things like that. This one's got parts for the legs and arms. And then the last runner in the box is quite large. A very large runner. I can barely even fit it on the camera screen. Big runner of bluish gray parts for, looks like just more joint parts. Skirt armor, hip joints are there. Got a very large sheet of polycaps as well. Looks like some more parts for the beam rifle, although I don't think we'll be using those beam rifle parts. I have a feeling there's going to be quite a few pieces in this kit that are left over from the Gundam Mark II version 2.0 that we're not going to be using. Alright, and at the bottom we have the manual. On the front we get a picture of the Musha Mark II. On the back we get front and back shots of the mobile suit, as well as a color guide showing what it looks like panel-lined and unpanel-lined, or other way around, before and after. On the inside we get more information on the Musha Mark II, as well as a picture of the box of the original Musha Mark II model kit that came out, I wonder if I can see it. I can't tell the release date, but yeah, definitely an older kit. And then all the stuff that they put in the master grade manual showing us how to put the kit together. Here's a rundown of all the parts. And yeah, it looks like there are several parts that we're not going to be using. All these parts that have X's through them. And Bandai starts us off building the torso. So we move on to the backpack. And then the head and the arms. And then we're going to be building the legs. In the center of the manual we get some nice action shots in color. The Musha Mark II cutting a goof in half. Some more action shots, including Mark II's helmet horn ramming attack. As well as some screenshots from Gundam, Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2. And then just more color stuff showing off the accessories. And back to the instructions. Finishing up the legs. And last is building the skirt armor. Putting it all together. Assembling the weapons. And we're done. And then, of course, last page we get a guide showing us how to apply the decals, and it appears that Bandai has done the same thing that they did with the Shin Musha Gundam in giving us two different decal schemes. Looks like this one is the Kotoki decal scheme version, and then this one is the original Master Grade Gunpla decal scheme. At least that's what they're calling it, plastic model version. But yeah, so we do get two different sets of decals like we did with the Master Grade Shin Musha Gundam. So I guess that does it for this unboxing video, and I will get started assembling this guy right away, get him painted, and get him reviewed. So I'll see you guys next time.